Hello guys, welcome back to my channel USA Immigration and Visa. Today I am going to discuss about June 2024 Visa Bulletin prediction. Let's start the video. See, one of the most important part of getting a green card in the United States is waiting for your priority dates to be current. For those who have invested the time, effort and money into an immigrant visa, questions arise such as how long will it take for my date to be current and can I speed this process up? So here we are with the US visa bulletin prediction for the month of June 2024. For the people eagerly anticipating their turn in the employment based and family based immigration queues, projections in the Visa Bulletin offer insight into potential timelines for applying and securing green cards. Understanding the green card system is important, and predictions aim to help people plan their immigration journey. The May Visa Bulletin gives update on when priority dates will progress for family and employment green cards, crucial for those dealing with the system complexities. The significance of final action dates lies in their role in determining the processing timeline for applications. These dates are specific to visa types and geographical origins, influencing the overall wait times for the issuance of green cards. The government expects to allocate 1,65,000 green cards to employment categories in fiscal year 2024. This is less than the 1,97,000 allocated in fiscal year 2023, but more than the required 1,40,000, thanks to the extra 25,000 unused family-based green cards from fiscal year 2023. Fixing the long delays in the green card system needs comprehensive reforms. However, getting Congress to agree on immigration changes is challenging for lawmakers, and not much is expected to change in the next few years. So let's see what are the key dates for June 2024. EB1 category for China, the final action date stays at September 1, 2022. EB1 category for India, the final action date remains at March 1st, 2021, and EB1 for rest of the world, the final action date is current. If we talk about EB2, for all countries except China and India, the final action date is unchanged at January 15, 2023. EB2 for China, the final action date is remaining at February 1, 2020. EB2 for India, the final action date is remaining at April 15, 2012. If we talk about the EB3 category, so EB3 for professional or skilled workers from China, the final action date is set at September 1, 2020. For EB3 category, professional and skilled workers from India, the final action date advances to August 22, 2012. EB3 category, professional skilled worker for the rest of the world, the final action date is at November 22, 2022. If we look further, the US State Department projects minimal to no movement in priority dates for employment-based categories throughout the remainder of fiscal year 2024. On September 30, 2024, it is emphasized in the Visa Bulletin that recent trends in final action date movements are subject to change and retrogressions are possible due to fluctuations in applicant demand and other influencing factors. Therefore, applicants are urged to stay informed and be aware of potential adjustments to the projected timelines. Applicants who have experienced excess delays have few options for visa issuance if an I-140 priority date is no longer current or has been significantly affected by retrogression. One option is to explore porting or downgrading one's visa category. The avenue is most workable for individuals downgrading from EB2 to EB3. Since the visa cutoff dates are not completely predictable, applicants should carefully consider this option before starting the process. Some applicants may choose to watchfully wait for the next visa bulletin to make a decision. The final action date chart determines when I-485 can be approved. If we talk about family-based green cards, the category for family-based immigration comprises four preference levels based on who your sponsoring family member is in relation to you. There are five chargeability areas for this category: China, India, Mexico, the Philippines, and all other countries. Due to the global pandemic and limited appointments at overseas consular offices, family-based immigrant visa continues to see low usage numbers. Therefore, any unused family-based visa get added to the EB categories. Family-based dates for filing. The dates for filing chart determines when an applicant can file an I-485. In the F1 category, we see no change across the board from the May bulletin. China, India, and all other countries of chargeability remains at September 1, 2017. Mexico remains at April 1st, 2005, and the Philippines remains on April 22, 2015. In the F2A category, all countries are at September 1, 2023. In the F2B category, China, India, and all other countries of chargeability remains at September 1, 2017. The Philippines stayed on October 1st, 2013. Mexico advances to November 1st, 2004. In the F3 category, China, India, and all other countries of chargeability advances to September 1st, 2010, while Mexico is at June 15, 2001, and Philippines at November 8, 2003. In the F4 category, China and the rest of the world remains at March 1st, 2008. India moves to June 15, 2006, while Mexico is at April 27, 2001, and Philippines moves to June 1st, 2005. If we talk about family-based final action dates, the family action dates chart shows some changes since the last bulletin. In the F1 category, India, China, and the rest of the world remain at July 8, 2015, while Mexico advances to January 1st, 2002, and the Philippines stays at March 1st, 2012. In the F2A category, all China, India, and the rest of the world advances to November 5, 2021. Mexico is at February 1st, 2021, and the Philippines at November 15, 2021. In the F2B category, China and the rest of the world are at April 1st, 2016. Philippines is at October 22, 2011, and Mexico at July 8, 2004. In the F3 category, we see China and India advances to March 1st, 2010. Mexico is at December 1st, 1999, and Philippines at August 22, 2002. In the F4 category, we see China and the rest of the world at July 22, 2007, while India is at January 15, 2006, and Mexico at February 1st, 2001. Next, we are going to talk about employment-based green cards. With 5 different preference levels and 7 chargeability areas, USCIS issue employment-based category visas through your job or occupation. The chargeability areas are China, India, Mexico, the Philippines, Central America, Vietnam, and the general category. Employment-based final action dates. We see minor changes in the final action date chart in the employment-based category. For EB1, China, the final action date remains at September 1st, 2022. EB1 for India, the final action date remains at March 1st, 2021. For the rest of the world, the final action date is current. In EB2 category, all countries except China and India, the final action date remains at January 15, 2023. China stays at February 1st, 2020. India remains at April 15, 2012. For EB3 category, that is for professional or skilled workers, China, the final action date remains unchanged at January 1st, 2017. EB3 category for India, the final action date changes to August 22nd, 2012, while the rest of the world is at October 8, 2020. If we talk about employment based dates for filing, here are the June 2024 Visa Bulletin final action dates. EB1 China remains unchanged with a cutoff date of January 1st, 2023. EB2 China stays consistent with a cutoff date of June 1, 2020. EB3 China maintains the same cutoff date of July 1st, 2021. EB1 for India remains at April 1st, 2021. EB3 India remains at September 15th, 2012. Worldwide except China and India, if we talk about EB1, it is current for all countries except China and India. For EB2 category worldwide, all others remain unchanged with a cutoff date of February 15, 2023. EB3 for worldwide, all others maintain the same cutoff date of February 1st, 2023. Next, we are going to talk about priority dates. The first term that you will hear thrown around is the priority date. Each person who files a petition with the USCIS receives a priority date when the government obtains your petition. A priority date establishes a person's place in line to get an immigrant visa. Keep this date handy since you will need it to compare to the dates in this bulletin. Remember that your priority dates does not move and you cannot change it except under certain circumstances. If we talk about final action dates are based on the green card category and the chargeability area, that is your country of origin. Therefore, the final action dates consistently change based on how many people from each chargeability area have petitioned for that green card. If green card are still available, the final action date will likely move closer to your priority date. If green cards are unavailable, you will not see any movement from that final action date. If the limit has passed, you may see the date retrogress or move backward from your priority date. Once the final action date in your green card preference level and chargeability area reaches your priority date will be considered current. Once current, you will adjust your status or go through consular processing. If we talk about date for filing and I-485, you will notice there are two charts for each category. The date for filing chart determines whether or not one can submit the final immigrant visa application. The final action date chart indicates whether an immigrant visa number will be available. If you need to file an adjustment of status form I-485, you need to follow the final action date chart to know when to file based on your priority date. Sometimes USCIS will note that they will accept I-485s based on the date for filing chart. USCIS will use this chart when more immigrant visas are available than applicants. That's all in this video today. I hope this will help you to understand the June 2024 Visa Bulletin and prepare for the immigration process and your green card. Thank you for watching the video.